Hello. Good Saturday morning. Thank you for joining me. I have a light thing coming across my face. Perils of facing east. It's morning. There you go. Little lipstick so you can see my mouth move. How is everybody? I'm starring some questions. I see your questions. Let me take a quick second. Close my door. Sorry. Dog will probably bust through in a few minutes. Angelic light. I think I'm gonna have to scooch over a little bit. How about if I do that? Then you can see the bed more. This is our guest bedroom. Yes. So, another exciting week, right? We had we're in the Lionsgate. Yeah. Anybody feeling that energy? I am. I just feel, hey, I have always said, at least on the political stage, yes, we can put questions in. Thank you, KCMR. Nice to see you. I got your question. I've always said end of July and into August, we're going to be exciting for us for some reason. And I feel like it's just revelations, things coming forward. So that's my first little psychic hit that I'm going to remind you guys of today. I will need the glasses to see questions. See the questions. Okay. So I had a nice week. It was my first week off after my crazy summer camp season. And so nice. So nice. I love it. It's just sort of nice to not have so much structure. I'm the type of person who does really well just by kind of floating through life. I don't like structure, which is why you see that I come on these chats sometimes at different times because life happens, right? I have an AirPod in that I'm not using. Can everybody hear me okay? Just want to make sure. Yep. And I feel like, okay, if I just want to say, like on the political stage, and I think I'm talking around the world, but certainly in the U.S. because all eyes on the U.S. With what all the craziness is going on. I feel I get this picture, this mental picture in my mind of this administration for entertainment purposes only. I have this image of them holding back a dam, holding back a bulging dam, and the water, the flood is about to come through, and it's only a matter of time before they can, before nature takes its course, because this is a lot. So, hi, Tricia. Good to see you. New connections and energy are showing up. They're aligned with my... Oh, I see. This is your question. Gotcha. Sorry, I didn't mean to read it out loud. I will in a moment. I got it started. God King Tony Clifton would like a reading with Putin. Maybe I'll do that on another day. I have to be honest. Whenever I tune into Putin's energy, I get the creeps. When I like in my mind's eye, when I tune into his energy, I feel like his head turns and he sees me. Like he senses my energy in his space. And I don't consider myself a remote viewer, but I guess that is what remote viewing is. Like you are tuning into somebody else's, like what they're thinking, what they're doing. He he has some weird magical mojo that, he chooses to use for evil, in my opinion, right? When you disappear people and you bomb innocent civilians, children, schools, and all those kinds of things. I think, yeah, I think that I think that, I think he's evil. Yeah. So I'm going to say hello to a few people while I'm starring questions. Let me put up a little banner to put your questions in. So hello, Barbara. Barbara D222 got your question. I'm only going to do one question per person. Thank you very much, just to make sure we can get everybody in. Gina Halleck, nice to see you. Annie Bear. Let's see here. Margaret D, good to see you. Ellen R. Hey, Ellen, I'm going to be in New York next week. We're going to visit our son. If I had told everybody I was going this week, I just was plain wrong. My timing was all off, but we're leaving this week. On this coming week on Thursday. Just a short weekend. And KCMR, welcome. I don't know if I've seen you here before. KCMR sounds like a radio station. Let's see. Got your question, Ellen, Gina. If you've put a question in, I have started. Trisha L. Sweet Farish, got your question. God King Tony Clifton. That's a great name. I'd love to know the story behind that. Okay. Thank you, Gina. Yes, Gina is asking for a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I would appreciate that very much. I'm about to start putting out a whole lot more content because my time is going to allow it now. And I would, if you subscribe and hit that notification bell, you will know when I'm posting. Hi, Polly. Hi, Craig Dixon. Okay. I got your question, Polly. Alex H, nice to see you. Got you too. Oh, you work near Grand Central Station. Yeah. Is Grand Central near, is that near Penn Station? I don't know. I'm staying I can't remember the street, but I'm staying just south of a couple of blocks south of Central Park. So, yes, I've got King Tony Clifton, and aw, you're so sweet, Gina. Okay, well, thanks, guys, for joining me. Anything else? Oh, and today, guys, before we get started, I want to talk about the full moon. So yes, we have the full moon. I got a glimpse of it last night when we were out. This is a very impactful one. This is Revelations. I believe it's in, correct me, Aquarius. I could look it up. Let me peek. Let me have a quick peek and see if I can see where the moon is. Yes, the moon is in Aquarius. Indeed. Air signs. Revelations, revolutionary energy. So good. I just want to mention too that we're still in Mercury retrograde until the 11th. 2 days from now, it will station direct. So give it a week and a half to kind of get that energy flowing forward, and then buy the house, then make the big decisions, then sign the contract. Okay, Ellen R says Penn Station is on the west side, about 15 blocks from Grand Central. Okay, well, I'll let you know. Thank you. Eleanor, email me, send me your particulars. I have your email, but send me your cell phone. Just in case. I'm not sure how much time we're going to have. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Which deck shall I use today? Do you guys like this deck? This is my beautiful, what is it called? Ethereal, why am I forgetting? Ethereal Visions Luna Edition. Do we like this one? I know it's reflective. I think I'm going to use this one. See, it has that really cool iridescence. All right. But here's the funny thing. The first card that popped out on that one is the Death card. Change. The times, they are changing. Yeah. Okay. Oh, happy birthday. Who's having a birthday? Totally mixed. Ah, Leo. Yes, your birthday is tomorrow. Very happy birthday to you. August 10th. You know what's very interesting too? You know, the Lion's Gate is about purging. It's a portal, right? It's about purging the old and bringing in the new, like manifesting the new. And I know an kind of outsized number of people in my life, my father, both my in-laws. Literally, my dad died on 8/8 in 2020. My in-laws died on 8/10 and 8/15, like right in this time period. So I do think it's because the veil is so thin. I think it's sort of an easy way, an easy time to slip out the back door and go back home. Got your question totally mixed. A birthday question. Thank you, Craig. You trust me? All right. Oh, you hiked 15 miles. Yay. Very nice. Yes. Well, no, I mean, it's not, I'm not lamenting their loss. I'm just saying it's an interesting time. And I don't know if anybody knows Carolyn Booker. She reads with some of our YouTube readers that we know. She does dream work and angelic work, spirit work. And she passed away the other day. I just saw on Linda G's channel, she's been reading with, I can't remember her name. But her husband just died yesterday. So somebody here will be able to post it. But anyway, we just send our prayers, and it's a good time to communicate with our loved ones too, who are on the other side. Yeah, 98 degrees in Albuquerque. It was 98 here yesterday, Craig, but fortunately we had a little cloud cover and it helped. But it's going to be a tiny bit cooler today, so I still have a fan on me. So if you see my hair blowing, it's not for effect. It's because it's warm. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started with some questions, and we will go from there. And the first question is from Barbara D222. Was I dreaming, or did I really meet with Jay on the astral plane the night of August 6th? We were sitting on bleachers and then hugging. Well, I think you know what I'm going to say. In what I've, in years of doing this kind of work now, what I know for a fact is when you go into that kind of dream state or into a daydream state and think that you see something, you do. It is real. It is real, especially when you wake up and say, was that real? In our human condition, we want to question things. We want concrete evidence, but spirit comes through to us in any way that it can. So it's really, really, it's important that we send those signals of trust to our loved ones on the other side, and stop second guessing ourselves, right? Um, Mediumship and psychic ability, all that comes from the right side of the brain. That's the part that that's the imaginary, the part where we imagine, and it's in that imagination that we actually also get to see what spirit's trying to send us. So so I'm going to say yes. Very, very cool. And congratulations to you. Hi, Nivra. Good to see you. Totally Mixed said she also had a coworker pass away this week at 40. Goodness gracious. Okay. Hello, Jessica Lynn. Got your question. And okay. God King Tony Clifton, can we call you Tony? Or do you have a different name? Okay, gonna get the next question. Jay is still alive and I've met. Oh, I see he's on. Yeah, okay, that's okay. He has a spirit just as well as you, and I think we all drift out of our bodies, and we have those moments, right? It's almost more of a psychic hit that you got, like a precognitive hit. So will you be on bleachers? Maybe, maybe not. But it's just a sign of love. So I don't know. Maybe there's something coming for you too. Sorry, I just read that part second. I wasn't tuning into their energy from the spirit realm. Okay, Margaret D. What will be the next big positive change in my life that I can look forward to? Ooh, okay. First hit I get, Margaret D. First hit is that there may be someone, a person coming into your life. Like you may be meeting somebody pretty soon. And when I say, you asked the question, big positive change. So I was tuning into what will like really bring you joy. Okay. What would really bring you joy? Now, would a job bring you joy? Yes. But I meant really, really, really fill your soul. Like really fulfill you. Sorry, I have reflections and all kinds of things. So I'm going to keep bobbing and weaving here. It feels to me for like a friendship that grows into more. Okay. So, and I think this might be somebody, let me ask. I don't know if this person comes through a friend group or like, but like it's in a friendly setting, like a coffee shop or a, I don't know, it could be a bar or a restaurant, but it doesn't feel like that kind of energy. It feels like, it could be, just happenstance, but that's what it feels like to me. So you have to let us know. That came up in your meditation this morning. Nice. That's great. I see dark hair. Just FYI, don't don't accost every dark-haired man that comes your way. But that's what I see. Okay. Okay. KCMR. Question: is my ex Nixon regretting our breakup, and will he contact and unblock me, or has he moved on and happy in a new relationship that will last? Okay. I'm not going to tune into whether he's happy in that new relationship, but I heard that I feel like he has moved on. And I think that's for the better. I don't think that you don't please, I hope that doesn't make you sad. I know relationships, exes, and there's a lot there. But don't. Spirit's telling me right now, like, wish him well. Like, wish him well even if he did you wrong or whatever, like wish him well and move forward to so that you can move forward in your life too. This isn't about him as much as it's about you, and only you can control you. So Nixon, um, I I'm not going to check on whether he's in a relationship. That's kind of his thing. Um, but I do think I think it's for the better too that that he has moved along. Because I think there is something better for you that there's somebody else, and I feel like you and Nixon, you had a good thing for a while, but it makes but there was more for you, and it was sort of meant to be that you would split up so that you can really kind of experience other things and move, kind of move forward on your soul's mission, with another person. So I just don't think that it was serving you. Will he give you your money? Oh my gosh. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm sorry. I feel like he may could down the line, kind of come back, but I feel like you will have moved on by then. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, thank you for that question, and you know, things will get better. Eleanor, what will this week be like for me? I am going to pull 3 cards for you, Miss Eleanor. Sounds like I'm saying Eleanor. Just energetically, I feel like right now, I feel like your life is kind of putting one foot in front of the other. Not terrible, not great, just kind of like doing the steps, doing the things. Just it feels a little bit humdrum. Yep. Okay, nice. Okay. Whoa, these are big cards for you this week, Ellen. Okay. I got you, Nivra. Thank you. Okay. This is that energy. Look, we just have that full moon today, right? The moon card always talks about it's like sometimes it's anxiety, sometimes it's intuition, but it's also just emotion, right? Emotion. The moon is the ruler of Cancer, and Cancer is because, and the reason Cancer is known to be emotional, like really kind of sit deeply in their feelings, is because of the moon. And look at your second card. Sorry about that little light. We have the Ace of Cups, all of the emotions, lots of emotion. So this may be kind of a week for you where you're really, asked to confront some things about your feelings, how things are going for you. And then you get another very big card, the Tower. The Tower speaks of sudden change. Okay, so prepare yourself that, and whenever we see this card, we have to remind ourselves that change is almost always for the better. I'm going to change that and say it's always for the better, even if it sometimes feels a little unsettling, right? So look out for opportunities for change this week. It feels to me almost like you're not feeling fulfilled in what you're doing or who you're with or whatever that is, and that you make some decisions, pull up stakes, do what it is that you have to do to kind of make things happen. So that's the energy that I feel. Okay. Does it help to go outside and look at the full moon? Asks. And thank you, Ellen. Thank you. Tony Clifton asking, does it help to go outside and look at the full moon? I always look at the full moon. I don't think it hurts. I think, and I like to go outside and sort of say a little prayer at full moon. I do this at the new moon too, but I like to write my full moons is more about releasing culmination. So I like to sort of release things, write them down and release them. I write down my manifestations, my dreams, my wishes at the new moon, write them down, burn them outside. I do go outside. In the for the full moon, it's really about releasing things. You can manifest that time too. We can do that all the time, especially with the Lionsgate. But yes, yes, and yes. Anytime I can go outside and look up, I do. So, okay, Gina Halleck. Can the guides tell me if I will be able to connect with Justin on the astral plane soon? Okay, hold on. You know what, Gina? I don't feel like it's that long. I feel like the guides are showing me like you still have a little bit of healing to do before you can really connect in that way. Okay. And it's only going to get bigger. I think I know you've been wanting to astral travel and working toward that goal. And maybe you're doing it already. I think we all are doing it all the time. We just may not remember it. So Justin's telling me that he already comes to you in your dreams. And so that's, I mean, it's almost like a form of astral travel, but he's coming closer to you. He has more of ability to come into your space than you into his right now. Even though I do think you're very connected. Hi, Viviani. Hi, Namira. And Kat CXD. Nice to see everybody and just visiting. Okay. If I were to have to give a timeline, I feel like it's still probably, and remember, timelines are weird, but the energy that I feel as I kind of go through the calendar feels like it's like late spring, early summer of next year is when you're going to have some breakthroughs. And I think you may have some mini breakthroughs along the way. Oh, interesting. Just visiting suggests, are you using the gateway system from Monroe Institute? Or I would love to go take some classes there. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, Gina says, I did see him in a dream the other night for the first time in a long time. Yeah. That's great. Oh, I love those dreams. That's really nice. I think I do think you're just sort of releasing all along the way. And, it doesn't mean you're releasing your love for him or your grief fully. I do think you're processing more of your grief. You're a psychologist, right? So you know more than I do, but I just think it just is one of those darn things that takes time. Okay. I did watch some gateway videos, but did not buy the whole system yet. I'm going to write that down because I have to tell you that I've never really been, I think I astral travel all the time. I think that's why my sleep was so bad this week. But I am really interested in getting more into astral travel. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was jotting that down. All right. Sweet Farish. I love that name. I'm wondering what that means. It reminds me of fairy, right? Okay. Kat, I did start your question. Thank you. Yesterday it was your birthday? Any questions from your guys? Oh, you were born on 8/8. Recovering from a health issue and my health is improving. Okay. Is this health issue? I'm feeling something in my kind of lower abdomen area. So let me know if I'm tuning in correctly to that. But let me just see. Your guides are saying that you're doing the right things, but one thing that they suggest they're suggesting to me is you might be doing a little too much too soon. Like it's one of those autoimmune disease. Okay, all right, interesting. I don't know why I was getting that. Kind of in my lower gut, reproductive area, whatever. But they're saying to me that you might be doing a little too much. Like I know about autoimmune disease because I have celiac. So one thing that they're showing me is that you might, I know that with an autoimmune disease, you need to know when to baby yourself. Like sometimes we have these troughs and these peaks with autoimmune disease where you really need to sort of honor the disease in your body during those troughs when your body you know what I mean. It will let you know when you need to give it some grace, to rest, to get more sleep, to really, really, I want to say really kind of simplify your foods, like really, really strip back to just the basics. When your body is really struggling. And then when you have those opportunities, kind of step back a little bit more into life and go out and do the things that you might do. But I do think diet is something that you should look at, really kind of get rid of a lot of the inflammatory foods, like, or at least do a test for like a week or two, getting rid of, gluten, dairy, all, eggs, the typical offenders. But also look at inflammatory diets, anti-inflammatory diets, like the nightshades can be very inflammatory. Nightshades, tomatoes, potatoes, peppers. And I do have a degree in nutrition therapy, so I come from that world. So okay, yeah. Craig says he has rheumatoid arthritis, picked it up from a tick bite. Yes. Exactly. Autoimmune disorders, I think we're going to make some progress on them, but I feel like the US particularly, but I don't think anybody really handles autoimmunity very well at this point. Okay. Trisha L., and thank you very much. Good luck to you, Sweet Farish. New connections and energy are showing up. Are they aligned with my highest good? Should I lean in, go slow, or let them pass? Okay. Is this in a relationship? Let me just sort of ask. I feel like this is not a bad person for you. Hi, Paul Freed. I don't feel like this is, and SR Kish, good to see you. I don't feel like this is a bad person for you. I actually feel like is it a man? Because I'm feeling a man. I feel like he's not bad at all, but I feel like this is one where you really want to kind of go slow and let it develop, because I think if you really, dive into it, it might flame out. It's one of those ones that you want to kind of nurture. I'll be honest with you. It feels like a good relationship, but more like a friendly relationship. But it has the potential to be more. It's like one of those things where you start as friends and really kind of go forward slowly, slowly, slowly. and then it could blossom into more. So take that for what it's worth, Trisha L. And very good luck to you. New friends coming around. I see. See? So that's what I feel like. There's like this friend situation. It feels nice. But if there's a romantic potential there, and I don't know if you're looking, it needs to be come along very organically, slowly, right? Okay. Thank you. Oh, I think I already did this one. Polly, any guidance messages needed now from my guides? Okay. 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 I'm getting this like really I don't know if you have a dog or I'm seeing like a little small dog kind of thing. So I don't know if they're saying you could benefit from this, or if you have one, just really kind of focus on it a little bit more. But I'm also hearing healing, like maybe interacting with a pet or an animal would kind of have a very healing, like emotional healing effect on you. But the feeling that I'm getting from that is like, uh, um, uh, what is the word I'm looking for? Companionship, um, uh, like a like a give and take relationship, and whether the dog is just symbolic. Oh, you have cat. Okay, but so either way, it was a small animal that I'm seeing, but it also feels like they're encouraging you to really kind of tap into your more playful side, like tap into a like I don't know, get out and play more, or just do fun things. I don't know, whatever is fun to you. Like it could be, I'm getting a ringing. It could be sitting and doing a puzzle, or it could be, going outside and riding a bike. But they want you to sort of sort of tune into the energy that's a little childlike, is what I, um, yeah, what I'm picking up. I'm going to do a couple cards for you really quickly, too. Hi, Devante. I don't do that. I'm sorry if you're struggling. I'm not going to do that. Thank you. Your guides wouldn't show me even if. Haha. Yes. Okay. Nice. All right. Well, look what you start with, the Lovers. Okay. Lovers isn't necessarily just about love relationships, but if you are ready and available, this could be something that gets you out and doing those things and playing and having fun. Okay. And what this is what's interesting, because it's saying this is the card of work, and this is the card of being off balance. You're working too much. You're not working enough. You're in your head too much, or in your and whatever that may be. If you're, I don't know if you're still working or if you stay home, but it's saying to whatever that is, it could be even just like, I'm, working on cleaning my closets or whatever that is. Step out of this. This is about like finding love, like there's the celebrating, get with your friends. This is about finding love for yourself, like tapping into that energy that really kind of brings you into joy, Polly. Look at this. The 3 of Cups talks about going out, like meeting friends for a drink or a coffee, just connecting with others. Okay. Your work-life balance looks like it needs some help. Okay. And this is true for many of us. All right. So thank you so much. And good luck to you. This is a good message for a lot of us. All right. Hi, Mystic Shining. I got your message, your question. I'm sorry. I have this fan blowing on me, and it keeps making my hair come onto my face and tickle my nose. So I apologize. Oh, gosh. It seems like whenever I come on here, my nose gets itchy. Maybe that's my guides making me itch. Okay. Alex H., how are you? You suggested you tell your husband your feelings, so I did. His response was short and vague, hard to read. He was affected by our exchange, or was he affected by our exchange? Or yes, he was. I do think it's, to me, it feels like he's sitting with those. It was good for you to tell him this, but he didn't know how to respond because, as you said, he may have some other things going on in, another relationship. I think he wasn't sure how to respond to that because it felt like he's in this other situation. And I'm calling it a situation because, like I said, I don't think it's long lasting. I think right now it's a little fun. Don't shoot the messenger. I know that's hard to hear. But I think it's good for you I think it was good for you to let him know this. Okay. Does anybody else pick anything up on that? Yeah. But I want you to really do your best to not allow this to get under your skin too much. Just visiting, I did get your question. Thank you. He's not good with tough conversations, so it's hard to read him. Yeah. I mean, immediately I do feel like he heard you, right? And I know it can be embarrassing to, lay your feelings out and not get a response, but he heard you. He heard you. Okay. So good for you for doing that, because I think it's important for him to recognize if you are interested in, picking back up with him or working on things. I think it's important for him to know that you have not moved on. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good luck to you. I know that's tricky. It's a hard one. All right. God King Tony Clifton. Can I call you just Tony? Yeah. Devante, it will get better. Whatever it is, it will get better. Okay. All right, Tony. A message from your guides. All right, Tony. Tony, and it's funny. They're showing me like laughter, like comedy or something. Are you a funny person? Like, I feel like there's something to that. They love that about you too. It's kind of like really nice. Okay. Woo, you got some changes coming. Changes are coming in your financial sector, Tony. Okay, we got a tower. Tower is about a change. I did get your question, Nivra. Tower is about a change coming. And then you got this King of Pentacles, right? He's the wealthy one. He has all the resources, and you get the Page of Pentacles, manifesting. Are you looking for a new career, Tony? Are you looking for are you playing the lottery? Are you anyway? It's really important to recognize that this is about you. Oh, here we go. This is about you manifesting something, though. Like maybe you've been working on something, Tony, but it sounds like it's going to actually, going to come forward for you. So that's really good. So if you've been maybe struggling to find a job, or your business isn't taking off, or whatever that is, it looks like it's going to do that. Okay. I'm sorry, Devante. We just send you our blessings. I'm so sorry. Whatever that may be. Thank you, Tony. Totally mixed. What is coming to me concerning my career? Thank you. Oh, 8/8 was your anniversary. I know. So difficult. I just feel like you need to give him some time. Okay. All right. Here's Vivian. Check out Viviani's show. She's on a few times a week. I was on watching her show with John Binney the other day. A little coffee. All right. What change is coming to me concerning my career? Totally mixed. Okay. Where do you work? Totally mixed. I feel like it feels as if there may be changes within the workplace. I don't know if it's organizational or some like structural changes. You might even maybe even a promotion. Look at all these changes. Okay, this is nice. Look, you get the Wheel of Fortune. Karmic wheel is changing. Okay, for you, the Wheel of Fortune says there's some very, very structural change coming. And look what else. You get the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. This is nice. This is very, very nice. Oh, am I right? Thank you. Okay. So, but this is about the Two of Cups is often about coming together, signing contracts with somebody, or maybe with the job or whatever that may be. But it's very nice. It's a nice energy, as well as the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups speaks of, deep intuition, but full of emotion and nurturing for you. So this looks like whatever that changes, it's going to be good for you. Like, I don't know what you do. You had a huge meeting with the CEO. Yeah, this is a nice change for you. Yeah, because I feel like it's been a little stagnant lately, but there you go. Oh, good. We're wishing you well. I have to move this fan a little bit. It's blowing on my face too much and making my nose itch with my hair. Okay. All right. Good luck to you. That's exciting. Please let us know. Jessica Lynn, may I have a message from my guides for the next 3 months? You work in management with finance. Okay. Yeah. I feel like you're going to get recognized for some things and move forward. I want to say it may not be great for everybody at the company, but I think you're going to land on your feet in a better position. Okay. Message from your guides for the next 3 months. Pull a card for the next 3 months. Oh, wow. Okay. Very interesting for you too, because Jessica Lynn, this is this month. 10 of Wands. It feels like you're carrying a heavy burden, right? Maybe you're working too much, or you've got a lot on your mind. Things are really just kind of, you're slogging through. You're making it through. But 10 of Wands is the end of a cycle, right? So maybe whatever you're working on, it's that big project or whatever that thing is, that thing that's weighing on you is going to change, because you too get this Wheel of Fortune. I just shuffled the cards, and every time I put the cards back in randomly in the deck. So crazy that this would come out. Let me go this way. There we go. Twice in a row. The Wheel of Fortune says your fortunes are changing, right? It's no wonder, because the 10 of Wands, again, this means we've reached the end of a difficult situation. And look at your third card. You get two of the three are major arcana cards. So by the third month, you're going to be feeling deeply in your feelings, in your intuition. Are you working on some kind of intuitive skill? And they are things that we have to work on, right? Do hits just come to people? Yes, but we also have to work on our technique and how to tap in, like we were talking about before. Learning to astral travel, learning the Akashic records, learning astrology, learning any of these things. I just feel like this is kind of like stepping more deeply into your heart space, your intuition, and your spirituality. I just decided I had to pull one more card, and you get the 10 of Cups, which is all about happiness. All about all the happiness. So whatever changes you're making, Jessica Lynn, are going to really fulfill you. Very much fulfilling. Hi, Christine. Nice to see you. And thanks, everybody, for joining me on this Saturday morning. I sometimes do Friday night, depending. We had to go last night. Well, we didn't have to, but my husband and I decided to. There's a restaurant that we really love that's closing. Today's the last day, so we went last night. We were like, oh, we have to go now or never. Unfortunately, everybody else had the same idea, and there was like an hour and a half wait. And Cat CXD, I got your question. It's coming up. Thank you. Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. It doesn't look like you tapped in again. I'm looking at the starred questions. Anyway, Nivra. Let's move on to Nivra. Okay. Nivra, I've been tired too, and I feel like it's all the astrology. If anybody wants to look at the astrology of today, let me see if I can pull it up on my phone. It's going to take too long, but it is crazy. I mean, really, today we're sitting in this perfect, very energetic kite on the astrological chart. It's overall beneficial, but it has a big opposition right through the middle of it between Mars on one side and Neptune and Saturn on the other side. So tension as we go through these changes, tension and changes, but this is activating Pluto, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, Mars, all these outer planets that are very impactful, and it's hard on our bodies. So let me just tune in a little bit more to you specifically. Okay. All right. Nivra, do you take, now, I don't want to get too personal, but do you take any medications? Because I feel like something might have changed and it's not whatever that, something that you're ingesting. It could be medication, it could be food, but something might have changed and your body is like really going through some adjustments, or it's not the right situation. It may need some adjustment. Maybe there's a better way. Are you still there? Let me know. It feels to me temporary, Nivra. There's also some like emotional component, like you're purging some deep feelings. Nivra, aren't you waiting? You're the one who's waiting for your husband to come to the U.S. He's waiting for a green card or something. I feel as if it's a multifaceted thing. I think a lot of the emotional stuff is weighing on you, and it's really kind of throwing off the balance in your body. It's just really kind of, and it's making a little bit of a, I don't know if it's a mild depression or just emotions that are draining your energy. But it also feels like if there is some medication or something like that you take regularly, it may need looking at. It's just a sense that I'm getting. Please talk to your doctor. I am not a doctor, but something that you may be ingesting that feels a little bit like adjustments. Overall, it just feels like you're going through a lot of adjustments in general, emotionally, physically, and your body just needs some time to adapt. Okay. All right. I'm going to tell you who else I still have on here, and blessings to you. We are going to send some healing to you, Nivra. Thank you. I have Namira just visiting, Cat XD, Viviani, SR Kish, and Mystic Shining. I think if you're not here, I may pass you over just so I can get through more because we're almost at an hour here. Okay. Breathing is bad and digestive issues. Okay. All right. Nivra, the other thing I'm getting too is like something and I don't know if it's like a new allergy or something environmental for you as well. Sorry, I just had to throw that in. So, all right, thank you so much. We're going to send healing and healing prayers to you. Namira, may I have a message for the next week? You may. Yes, I got you, Clara. I mean, Craig, sorry. Okay. Viviani, I like that Shaun of the Dead movie too. It's not really, it's kind of funny / scary. I don't know Tucker and Dale fights equal. Those are funny. Those are quirky. All right. And thank you, Christina Fryer is sending healing light and love your way. Okay. Namira, I'm going to pull 3 cards for you for the next week. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. All right. Namira, are you looking for love? Because the Knight of Cups says it might be coming in. Now, if you're not looking for a romantic relationship, this could be just a friendship. This could be any kind of like nice, tender moment that's coming forward for you. Nice. You get this card, the 4 of Cups often speaks of being, just kind of bored. Like you're not really feeling it. You're not really feeling it. In this case, I don't feel like that's what's going on for you. It feels more like you're kind of tapping into your, like, do you see how he looks like he's sitting here in meditation? That's what it feels like to me. Like you're kind of you're going within and you're really kind of tuning into your energy, and there are opportunities available for you. You see that cup with the wings? Right. Okay. And the last card, and I love this, is the Fool. Okay. So it's saying like you have new opportunities coming forward for you. Whether it's love, whether it's just, romance, love, friendship, whatever that may be, that are going to take you in a whole new direction. But when we see the Fool card, it says, take a moment to, really trust yourself and just do that trust fall. Like, don't second guess it, just do it. All right. That's nice. I like that for the week. And you're doing a lot of meditation. Okay. Very, very nice. Okay. Yes, and Niver, don't forget, I am not a doctor, so please, speak to your doctor if you need to, have a consultation. But it does feel like heavy energy too, related to your hubby and all that. So the fear it can get to you. Working on applying for a visa. Yes. Okay. All right. Next up, we have Just Visiting. Thank you for hanging around, guys. It's been an hour, but I'm going to get through these questions. I will be happy to do that. And I hope everybody has some fun planned for the day. And it's not too hot where you are, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. Okay. Message. Ask my guides for a message about my podcast. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple cards. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Okay. Wow. Change. I pulled cards for you. You get both the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. Now, when we're asking in the context, just visiting about your context, it could mean that things just take off out of the blue. Maybe you tap into the right person or group of people that really propel you forward. But it could be a little destabilizing. Maybe be ready for what comes next, because this might I think we talked about this before. It does feel to me like you might be putting too much energy into it, and it really throws you off balance. Like you really have to find a way to find some stability in that. But here we are, the Knight of Wands. This is often talking about that when we see the wands, they can be talking about following our passion. This is about moving forward. This is another very fast card. Speed is of the essence. So really kind of like hold on to your hat. Hold on to your hat, because things might be, you might be shot out of a cannon, and you need to really kind of make sure that you're ready for it. Okay. So this could be a caution. Yeah. But it also could be a just a, hey, ready, set, go message. Oh, okay. Craig says 92 here. Mystic Shining says it's so hot in Chicago, 90, staying inside. I was just at our little community pool yesterday, and it's closing on Sunday, August 10th. They closed the pools early because I guess the kids who, the lifeguards go back to school, and the kids all go back to school early. But it's August, folks. Something's wrong there. Okay. And blessings to you, just visiting. I don't think it's a bad, I think it's doing it the right way. It's doing it the right way. Okay. All right. Cat XCXD, are you still here? Are you still here? While we wait to see if you're here, Namira says, my son, who is 21, is going to a trip to Beijing, and maybe I will be bored because he is a good company, but I love his adventure and freedom seeking. Aw, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I saw a different question from you. Here it is. Okay. Thank you, Kat. Kat CXD. I'm going to call you Kat, if that's okay. Trying for a baby and having symptoms now. It's for my angel baby. It's for my angel baby. Have my spirit guides been showing me signs? I am going to test today. I've been finding pennies, plenty of pennies. Let's ask our dowsing rods. You ever seen me use the dowsing rods? I'm going to take your question off so we can see better. Okay. Okay. Is our cat's guides showing her that a baby is coming to her? Our cat's guides showing? Yes. Okay. I'm going to ask this question. Is cat, and now for entertainment purposes only, cat, all right. I will say the first thing, it wobbled a little bit, which usually denotes time. It's coming. Oh, bye, Paul. Good to see you. Have a great weekend. Okay, is Cat's test going to be positive today? You can't tell this. I'm going to pull back. They're straight. They're not answering me. I really feel strongly that I'm not meant to answer that question. Okay, this is something that you're going to have to see, and you'll know. You'll know. If intuitively, I feel like you may. It may not be now, but it might be maybe in the next couple of months. Okay. All right. Good luck to you, Kat. We'll send blessings, and that baby, the baby that's meant for you, will come to you. All right, Nivra. Take a nap. Feel better. Feel better. Okay. My last question. No, I have a couple here. Let me just unstar. Okay. Viviani, a message from Dolores passed away over a year ago. Oh, okay. Who's Dolores? Who's Dolores to you, Viviani? Is this a grandmother? Or it feels like somebody who's older, was like an older relative, grandmother, aunt, something like that. Or that was the relationship you had. Okay, Dolores. She's saying I'm better now. Was she really sick before she went? Viviani, are you here? I'm better now. I think the last maybe couple of years of her life, she had some challenges. If she was older, I don't know if it was just about mobility, but she did feel like she had a disease or something that was really made it really hard for her. Okay. And she's saying too that she's with you now, like particularly now, like she's kind of bringing. Okay. Dolores has been gone a year. I feel like she's only just kind of getting her. I call it her angel wings, but like her spirit legs. She's just getting adapted to the other side. But she is showing. She also wants to show you that it's like glorious. Like I feel like Dolores also was very spiritual, maybe very like traditionally religious or connected to spirit. And she's suggesting that it's better than our wildest dreams. Like we can't even imagine how good it could be. Dolores. I don't know if Viviani's here to verify anything. I think she's not here. So I'm just going to say blessings to Dolores and oh, there you are. You are there. Did you okay. Let me see if she has kind of a part. She's like holding out. She's family. It's funny because I thought she was holding like flowers out, and it might be, but they're very, whatever it is very simple and soft. She was over 92. It feels to me, does this make any sense to you at all? I feel like she's holding out, like, with her hands, um, like little soft animals, like little fuzzy chickens or something like that. Did she keep chickens, or do you like chickens? I don't know what this is, but it just feels like comforting. They're really sweet and they're soft and they're just cuddly. Uh, I've never seen anybody do that before, so I can't really place it into my own context, except that to me, the energy feels like really lovely and just kind of sweet and like like something that you want to nurture and cuddle. Okay, she was in a nursing home and had mobility issues. Okay. And she's also saying, I just want to move on from that. She's showing me like herself, um, like dancing and celebrating, like family all around. And she just feels like she really loved that joy of maybe like a family gathering and beautiful, just togetherness. Like I think she loved, getting together with family and friends. I feel like she had a really joyful personality and just really, caring and lovely, nurturing. Uh, Show me something else, Dolores. It is your mother. Was your mother related to her? I feel like she's bringing my attention to your mother or another woman in your family who she's, really kind of, she wants to send her love to, as well as you, of course. She's sending you baby chicks. um, so I don't know who this is. It feels like, or maybe it's an aunt or another relative in your family, but she's drawing my attention there. I don't know if that person needs, a little more care or love or something right now. But she's also just really, she feels very honored for you to have asked for her to drop in and, talk to her right now. And she's thanking you for that. Very good. Okay. We will send Dolores on her way with you. And thank you so much. Okay. And I just have a couple more. I have SR Kish, Mystic Shining, and Craig Dixon. Let me know if you guys are here. And then I'm going to sign out. I also want to say tomorrow I'm going to be on Intuitive View again. I was on for her membership last week, but she's invited me to come on to her Let's Chat on Sunday tomorrow. And I'm so excited to do that. I think that's going to be 1 o'clock Pacific time. So you put it into your time zone, and super excited for that. And thank you, Viviani. Okay. SR Kish. Question for SR. Does Asan and I have a future? What are your feelings? We have a date on August 22nd. Ooh. Okay. Asan. Okay. I think he really likes you. I do. I think he fancies you very much. And I think there is a future if you will let it. Do you know what I'm talking about, SR? Don't let your feelings, your past associations get in the way if you want this relationship. She met your mother and your sister. Oh, beautiful. So they're with her. Nice. Okay, SR. I actually like him. I don't know. He feels kind of like he feels intelligent. Is he a businessman or something of some sort? I don't know what it is that he does, but he feels stable. He does. I do feel like he can be a little bit like a little serious or something. So I think it might be hard to connect to know what his feelings are, but I think he does quite like you. Okay. All right. That's exciting. Well, we wish you good luck. That sounds like so much. Really, really nice. Okay. Mystic Shining. What do my guides want me to know? And last we have Craig Dixon, and I appreciate everybody for hanging on so much, so long. We've been at it for an hour and 16 minutes. You're welcome, Viviani. She's just touched. She's so touched. I also feel like she's a little surprised, like, oh, you remembered me or something like that. Or you're, I don't know. It's really nice. Ooh, okay. This is nice. Whoa, Mystic Shining. What's happening in your life? You get 2 queens and the Magician. You get the Queen of Pentacles. This is nurturing. This is security. This is stability. This is like financial stability. So maybe, I don't know if money has come into you, or you've cleaned up your, your books, and you're really kind of finding that stability in your life. Comfort, stability. Yes. Oh, goodbye, Christine. Nice to see you. And in the middle, I'll talk about the middle card in a second. The Queen of Wands she's determined. She knows what she wants, and she knows how to get it. She's successful at anything that she attempts. And it shows here with the Magician card, is that you are manifesting the hell out of something. Sorry for the language, but you are really working on it right now, and it's coming forward for you, which is really, really cool. Could be this Lionsgate energy, right? You've really been in meditation. You've really been setting your intentions. This is about finding stability from your actions. This wands are taking action. Yep, working on nice. Okay, so Spirit is acknowledging that you've done the hard work. Now you're really kind of moving into that space. All right. Thank you very much. Good for you. Good for you. And last but not least, Craig Dixon. All right. May I have a Clara message? I think I'm getting ready for a road trip. She wanted one. Okay. Okay. Well, Craig, it's funny. I was thinking about you last night because my husband and I have been watching the latest season of Black Mirror. It's on Netflix. Does anybody ever watch that? And on Black Mirror, they had one of the episodes. They're all unique episodes. It was about an old black and white movie, and the main character was named Clara. Now, there was a whole technological twist about the whole thing. Too long to describe, but Clara was the main character in this movie, and it was just very interesting. And I was like, oh, that's just sounds like somebody we know. All right, from Clara. Okay, Clara, I don't know why. Clara is cautioning you too about making sure you're not pushing it too hard or something like that, pushing yourself. Maybe this is related to your health. we were talking before, that, when you push it, you might go into those, kind of those troughs. Um, and so be very, she's just giving you, she just wants to sort of take care of you, and she wants you to take care of you. Okay. So make sure that you're really kind of finding balance and really kind of taking care of yourself and eating right and all those kinds of things. It's a very kind of motherly message that she's sending. Maybe your mom's coming in a little bit too, but I feel like this is coming from Clara. So, and I also want to say she likes the idea of the road trip, but again, she doesn't want you to do it if it's going to be too taxing on you. Okay. Don't do it for her. It's kind of what I'm getting. Don't put yourself out for me. Okay. Nice. All right. And again, you know your body, so take care of yourself. Check out 3 Bedrooms, 2 Baths, and a Ghost. It's a Hallmark movie and available. You'll enjoy it. Okay. 3 Bedrooms, 2 Baths, and a Ghost. Thank you. All right. And Mystic Shining says, I am working on a lot. Just curious. I had a crazy dream last night that I was about to give birth. Well, and it feels like you're about to give birth to something that is, new in your life, like really, like you're taking on a new passion project or something like that. The Queen of Wands is also an entrepreneur. Okay. All right. My dears, it's so good to see everybody. I'm going to come on. I know I keep switching it up, but I'm going to do a live again tomorrow night for our weekly astrology, because I think it's worth it. It's been so crazy. Like I sometimes record, but this time I am going to go ahead and do it live on Sunday night. So thank you so much for coming. Alex, you're welcome. I feel like you are truly, oh, thank you. I really, we're just sending you healing, and be good to yourself. Okay. This is true for everybody. Please be good to yourself. And yes, thank you. Please hit the like button. It helps. But be good to yourselves so that we can all really be our best selves right now. These are tumultuous times that we live in. Yes. And so don't let yourself get dragged too far down the rabbit hole with all the politics and all the world wars and all the things like that. I want to say we are here at a very important time in the history of this earth. And I'm so grateful you're all here with me to help usher in this new time. We have to keep our vibes high. Okay. So anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. And I want to say to be well. Bye-bye.